Hey everyone, it's May, and I'm here to do the All About Me podcast. For those of you who haven't heard my voice, this is what I sound like. And just a warning, if there's some really weird crinkly noise, it's probably because my cat is on my lap, and I can probably bet good money that he's gonna try and wrestle my headphones off me. So, anyway, with that being said, let's go through the questions. Question 1: What is your opinion on the cursed child? Okay, here's the thing. If it didn't have like the gorgeous representation of the Malfoys, it would be on fire in my fireplace because it's cold and it's a horrible plot. So leading into question 2, what is your favorite Harry Potter book? Cough, cough, not the cursed child. Anyway, I really like all the books, so it's really tough to choose, but I have to say I do really like the Chamber of Secrets. So I have to choose one. It's going to be the Chamber of Secrets. Question 3. What is your favorite book series other than Harry Potter? So for all of you Glee fans, the guy who plays Kurt, he's an author in real life. His name is Chris Colfer, and my favorite book by him is Struck by Lightning, but my favorite series is The Land of Stories by Chris Colfer. It's kind of like one of those fairy tale twist-ups, you know? It's really cool. There's these twins, and then they get lost in this fairy tale world, and then they meet this frog guy, and everything just goes kind of crazy. So, question 4. What is your favorite ship? Okay, so I really like Nuna, Wolfstar, and Drarry, but I have to pick one. And here's where the issue comes in, because, like, Nuna, it's just so sweet, and, like, they're meant to be. And Remus and Sirius, like, their personalities complement each other so perfectly, and that's great. And then there's Drarry, where, like, they just kind of have this connection that's kind of different, you know? But, if I had to pick one, I'd have to say Drarry. Please don't ship hate. It's stupid, okay? Like, just be nice. But, question 5. What is your favorite Luna moment? So this one isn't in particular anything she says. It's more just like in the movies because it's like a visual scene, like you really like get to see her. Um you can really just see like how different her outfit is. She's reading the Quibbler upside down, and she looks so different and she sticks out. But I think that's what I like most about her. Like, I'm married to Luna. She's my wife. She's awesome and she deserves the world. But I really think that I really can identify with Luna just because of how different I am. Like, I'll sit in the middle of class with a pen resting on my chin because I have a weird shaped chin and I can do that. And I can guess that most of you are scrambling for a pen or pencil right now trying to figure out if you can too. But I'll just sit in class like that, or just the way I walk, I'll be like looking around towards the ceiling, like just kind of off in my own world. But I can relate also in the sense that like I used to sleepwalk and I used to read upside down. I actually thought it was easier to read upside down when I was little. And I can guarantee that if my teacher didn't yell at me to stop showing off, that that's how I would read now. But she's like, stop showing off. But I wasn't. It was just easier for me to read that way, and I don't quite understand. But it was really weird. So one fact about my childhood is that I learned to read upside down, and it was easier for me. Question 6. What is your favorite Nuna moment? Okay, Neville and Luna are amazing. The issue with this is that, honestly, I've read so much fan fiction, and the last time I watched the movies, like the last 3 times I've watched the movies, it was a complete marathon. So I don't actually remember what happened in each specific one, or I can't separate canon from fanon, so I can't actually answer that question without like Wattpad and Tumblr interfering. So, sorry, bio. Question 7. Which Triwizard champion would you choose to take Cedric's place? Okay, Cedric deserved so much better. He was not just a spare, he deserved better. But, I'm gonna have to say Crumb because, like, Fleur, she married Bill and she kind of had that importance. Like, she was given more information into the plot. And I can't choose Harry because, like, I mean, he'll live anyway. He'll die and then he'll come back to life. That's just how he is. But you can't choose Harry. Like, it just doesn't work that way. So I gotta say Crumb. Question 8. What are your opinions on the Marauders? For me and the Marauders, I see it as honestly, like, I think that their personalities all combined together into this friend group made them unstoppable. And I think that they were super intelligent when it came down to it. But at the same time, I feel like I know how I am at school, and I'm kind of a bit reserved actually, and I'm annoyed by groups like that. But on their own, I think that they are pretty great. And so let's move on to question 9. What is your favorite HP book moment? Okay. Geez, there's a lot of them. But I have to say, I do really love Harry's comment in, pretty sure it's Order of the Phoenix. I haven't read it in a while. But, where Harry's hiding outside the window and he gets caught by, Vernon listening to the news. And he's like, well, the news changes every day, you see. He's like, I'm not stupid, boy. And Harry's like, that's news to me. And I just, that entire, like, chapter and conversation was just quality, and I love it. I'm sure there's plenty more, but that's just the first one that I could think of, because it's been a while since I've read them. Question 10. If Luna was never created, oof. Oof. That's a rough start. Question 10. If Luna was never created, who would your favorite girl character be? You see, Hermione and Ginny are great, but I'm gonna have to go with Minnie McGee. I mean, honestly, Minerva McGonagall is just, she is so amazing and so powerful, and she has a great personality, and she honestly doesn't get enough recognition. So I'm going to have to say Minerva McGonagall, even though we don't know as much about her as I wish. Question 11. What is your other main fandom? So here's the thing. I lead a pretty sad, pathetic life, and I really, my entire life is Harry Potter. Like, I intend, like, if I have a daughter, I'm going to name her either Rosie, or not Rosie, but Rose or Queenie, solely because those have both Harry Potter and classic rock references within them. And so I just but my first fandom was actually Star Wars. And so I guess you could say that I could still probably beat anyone at Star Wars trivia, but it's been a while, and so I should actually watch them again. But definitely Star Wars is a big one. I just haven't paid much attention to it recently, thanks to Harry and company. But I also recently have started watching Supernatural and Stranger Things. I'm almost done with Stranger Things and Supernatural. I'm only on season 2. So what? No spoilers, please. But question 12. Will you have a secret tea recipe when you open your shop? So I have a dream one day to open a shop um, in a big city and live in a studio apartment up above. And I want this shop to be called LGBT, as in like tea and coffee. It's going to be a tea and coffee shop targeted towards LGBTQIA plus youth, and sort of just a safe place hangout idea based around I'm here, I'm queer, and I can't drink beer. Because I feel like there's like gay bars exist, but there's not really like a place for LGBTQIA plus youth. And so that's something that I mean, there's been a few things inspired by Tumblr and stuff, but it's like this hasn't really been done yet. So this is something that I definitely want to do, and I have big plans. And I am actually not the one to ask about the tea recipe because I can't cook. I actually messed up hot cocoa the other day. That's how bad I am at cooking. Um, so I'm more the person standing up front taking orders and stuff. But my NB friend, um, they're on this Aminos, Alec Lee. They are the ones obsessed with tea. I mean, I love tea. I love all tea. I haven't yet had a tea that I don't like. But they are amazing at cooking and brewing tea and coffee and stuff. So I'm actually not the one to ask about that. I'm not sure. I guess we'll figure it out. Question 13. Okay, here goes. How do you say cans backward? Really, Emily? Really? Snack. Now, with this, I don't know if you just wanted to hear me say snack or if you plan on actually like screen recording that little snippet and then making some weird remix with Hedwig's theme and me saying snack. But if you do, please send me a link because that ought to be hilarious. Question 14. What was your dream job as a kid? So, I dreamed of being a veterinarian. I love animals. Actually, my cat is laying on my lap right now. Shout out to Cloudy Day. He's very, very soft and a little. He likes to claw on my legs, so he's a little annoying every now and then, but he's so soft and cute. But I have recently come to the realization that I love animals so much. Oh, he's being cute. He just stretched. I have recently come to the realization that I can't handle seeing animals at their worst. We had to put my cat down the other day, and I saw all these poor animals in the veterinary's place, and I was like bawling, not just because we were putting my cat down, but because of all the other animals. And so that is not happening. I love animals so much, though. Honestly, I'm gonna own a freaking zoo. I I also really want like albino peacocks. I saw them the other day at this one place, and I saw them in real life, and they kind of remind me of like how the Malfoys had them and stuff. But you have to get them in pairs, and so that would be really cool. But if I'm planning to live in the big city, maybe I'll just have to get them when I retire up in the mountains. But yeah. Question 15. What is the worst crack ship you can think of? Can we just say that Dobby X the Sorting Hat is pretty bad? Um, it's not even like multi-species there. It's biotic versus abiotic. Um, so let's not even go there, but just Dobby X the Sorting Hat. Dobby's always wanted clothes, but never like this, and it's just like, you know, thanks, Tumblr. Thanks. Question 16. What character would you bring back? this is one that, like, I don't know that I can actually answer because, like, I feel like there's so many that I need to save. Because, like, Tonks, Remus, Sirius, okay, like, literally everyone. But, oh, this is where I start to have issues because it's like, who would you bring back? And it's like, I can only choose one person. And now I feel bad. But, you know what? I'm gonna go with Tonks. I mean, that's just, I'm gonna go with Tonks, and I'm gonna stay with Tonks. Just because, like, she's really awesome, and she's a Hufflepuff, so, there goes my Badger bias. But, she's just really cool, and I love her, but there's still so many people. It's like, I can only save one. What do I do? Question 17. Which character would you want to punch in the face? Umbridge. I I seriously don't know that there's like any other character that I would actually want to punch in the face if Umbridge is an option. Like, if I can punch Umbridge in the face, then we're good, and I will have lived a fulfilled life. Just the thought is satisfying, and I'm not one for violence. But Umbridge, she had it coming, and I'm not gonna stand in the way of that. Question 18. What got you into Harry Potter? So here's the thing. I actually was convinced that I hated Harry Potter when I was younger. Because back in, I was about to say third grade, but I didn't have a third grade, come to think of it. It was probably like second grade. They had like a really high reading level or whatever, and the teacher was like giving me some books because the librarian wouldn't let me check out like certain books of a certain grade level, and the teacher's like, screw that. And so um, I started trying to read Harry Potter, but the thing was, I couldn't decipher like words like that I needed to learn from like words made up by J.K. Rowling. So I got super confused really fast, and I got frustrated, and I gave up. And up until I got the movies for Christmas a few years ago as a present, I was convinced that I hated Harry Potter. And it was kind of interesting to get the movies as a present because I thought I made it very clear that I didn't like Harry Potter. But then I started watching them, and then I fell in love with them, and I fell hard. I like I took a dive off a skyscraper. I fell so hard. Um Falling into the fandom. But that's actually how I got into Harry Potter. And then last question, question 19. Sorry to break your heart, Amako, but no, I am not secretly in love with you. So now that is all the questions, and I'm totally up for doing another Q&A if you guys have any more questions that you can think of. So if you have any more questions, just comment down below like, hey, I want to see more podcasts. Or if you have any topics that you want me to discuss or anything, I'm totally open to start doing like podcasts with May. That sounds like a great idea. So just make sure to comment what you think, and I hope you enjoyed this. So I hope you all have a great day or night wherever you are, and just feel like you're always welcome to just PM me or anything if you need anything. Bye.